appreciate this. I actually own Snapchat stock, so this doesn't work for me.
Kylie,
So this
use
is
your
rude.
powers for good. That is all I want. Tweet about like the NRA or something. Make them lose popularity. Now,
So
don't tweet it on Snapchat.
So I'm wondering if Kris Jenner took a position on the dip. Like, I wonder if Kylie
Right?
did this at
Did they
Chris's cue.
Can Kris Jenner short the stock, then have like Kylie tweet about it so it like plummets in value?
Right.
This is their whole master plan.
This is
Do you guys use Snapchat?
What
I
is
used
Snapchat?
to. It was always my
really
least
use it.
favorite. It was always my least favorite. What about you?
Really? I never really got into it. I do have one, but I never really got into it. And then Instagram got it. It's like an Insta Snap. So I was
Yeah.
like, well, no need to change apps.
I'm still on MySpace, so I don't know.
Oh, stop.
So for 13 to 18-year-olds, Snapchat and Twitter are the most popular platforms, which is
Really?
interesting. So I think people still, like people our age and older think Snapchat maybe not as popular, but for the younger generation it really is.
Yeah, I just don't
So
need
keep
it
my
anymore to
stock?
put on puppy
Yes,
ears.
keep
Don't
your
sell the
stock.
stock? Okay.
Yes. Well, a company in Seattle called Artful Ashes will put your loved one's ashes into a glass memorial
What?
for all to see in your home. Would you be comfortable with this? These are kind of pretty, guys.
Only if they made me into an ashtray, so the irony is like palpable.
Oh, no. So I actually, they beautiful pieces of art. I just don't want to be connected to anything like physical like that. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to look at an object and be like, oh, that's my father. My father actually did pass away. I don't want to look at that and be like, that's my father right there in that glass orb. Like, I don't want to be connected to anything physical.
I'm
like
having
that.
my mom made into a
It's weird to
diamond.
me.
So if you're watching, Mom, that's happening.
How big of a diamond?
Giant.
How do you do that? So
They like
how
take
do
a
you
little
do that?
scoop full of yourself and then they like put it under pressure and you turn into like a diamond. You're basically carbon, so it works.
Yeah.
But by the way,
Okay,
fun
thanks
fact,
for the science lesson.
this is edutainment.
Zach has so much crazy knowledge. He knows something about everything.
So there's an actual National Association of Funeral Directors that has been encouraging everyone to like have these conversations before like your parents or grandparents pass away.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I do think you should.
The conversation of a lifetime.
Everyone does it. I think it shouldn't be so morbid. It's a part of life.
Exactly.
Like, we should have more conversations because then there becomes the issue. Like, people don't plan properly. They don't get their finances in order and their documents in order. There should be more conversation.
They don't
about
say what
that.
kind of diamond they want to be, what color. You have the whole spectrum to
These
choose
are all
from.
issues. You don't
my
wanna leave your
grandpa
family with.
and my grandma live in Lincolnwood, and my papa has like 4
What's their
PhDs. Marvin and Barbara. Hi,
Marvin
guys.
and
Marvin and Barb.
They're probably watching. They watch every day. But my papa, we have had this conversation with him, and he says he wants to be turned into tomatoes in his backyard.
What?
And then each of the grandchildren and kids get a tomato, and we're each supposed to take a bite out of it.
Not gonna lie, that's super weird, Marv. That's super weird.
Why a tomato?
I have no idea, but he's probably one of the smartest men I've ever known, and so I'm thinking if I bite the tomato, then maybe I'll get some of the brain cells.
Okay.
Yeah,
tomato,
more likely to get
tomato.
What do we think? All right, well, let's move on from that. Thanks, Papa, for the story. It seems not everyone is welcome in Wakanda. R. Kelly tweeted after seeing the movie Black Panther, saying that he was on his way to Wakanda when an author named Lovey tweeted back saying, "No, thank you. We just closed the borders. Wakanda immigration."
Hashtag
Yikes.
build a wall. Build a wall, Wakanda.
Yikes.
Don't let him in.
You want to know something that's so interesting? It was a funny tweet, but like just how I feel like there's been a generational shift on R. Kelly because he had like diehard fans that
Yeah.
are, that were big with 90s R&B, which a lot of people still love. Amazing music, but now with the tone and the mood and everything that's being talked about with the empowerment of women, and he's been facing these allegations for multiple years. Like now I feel like there's a shift.
That's actually such a great point, Felicia.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it that way, but you're right. I mean, I think that we used to give celebrities a pass, and now with the Me Too movement, people aren't giving anybody a pass.
I agree,
anymore.
but I almost feel like R. Kelly was grandfathered into the past because I still see a lot of people doing Remix to Ignition on karaoke.
It's a really good song.
It's a really good
so
song. But
good.
now
But-
if that happened, now if R. Kelly happened, like no one would do. You would be like cut off
Yeah.
completely.
So
I
do
mean-
you cut off the music? You're saying just
I don't listen to Chris Brown anymore.
how about Michael Jackson?
Do you not listen to Chris Brown because of his music is not as
That
great
great
right
anymore?
now?
Sorry.
Or do you-
Sorry, CB.
Or is it because of
It's
what
a
happened
little
with
mix
Rihanna?
of both.
Okay.
It's yeah.
Well, I mean, Twitter just went wild on this. It wasn't just this one author, this Nigerian author that tweeted about it, who has a big following. Twitter went wild on it. You obviously you can search the hashtag. So other people are echoing the same thing. Something I never thought I would saw. You know, as Chicagoans, we're diehard fans of our celebrities, our music artists, but it does feel like things are shifting.
Meanwhile,
so.
Michael B. Jordan, super welcome in Wakanda.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan, you're welcome in Wakanda.
You're
It
anyway.
is Wakanda.
You can come to our Wakanda whenever.
All
Where
right.
is your Wakanda?
You don't want to know. It's not a probes.
Oh my gosh.